heading to Philadelphia now. I'll be spending the next 3 days living on Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. So I tweeted out that I'm starting my challenge right now, and this guy named Nate responded by saying, "Good luck on your water fast." Apparently it's going to be difficult to get food with Bitcoin over the next few days. I don't know if that's true, but that's what this guy is saying. But luckily, yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I ate enough for the next 3 days. So worst case scenario, I'm going to be fine either way. If we can't find a coffee shop that takes Bitcoin, I'm calling this challenge off. I mean, look at my eyes. I'm like crying. I'm so tired. This video, I'm going to be living for 3 days using only, again, Bitcoin or BitCash. So I can't use credit card. I can't use any physical cash. I have to just survive here. And survive is kind of a loose word, but can I find a hotel? Can I eat? Can I get my coffee? I need my coffee really bad. With cryptocurrency, I don't know much. A few days ago was the first time I even installed my wallet. A wallet is sort of like where you can get money and put money into your Bitcoin. So I'm very fresh. I've never bought anything with Bitcoin before. This is going to be my first foray into buying anything. So I'm kind of jumping into the deep end. I want to see, can you survive for 3 days on Bitcoin alone? And I think the answer is yes, but we're going to have to start by getting David on the phone, who's going to be helping me on this video, and he's going to be giving me a little bit of cash to start. So I'm ready to start my Bitcoin challenge, where I'm going to go 3 days with only Bitcoin or BitCash, and you're going to help me by funding the initial push. So thank you so much.
It's Bitcoin Cash, not BitCash. But
Bitcoin Cash.
All right, so you ready for the first payment?
Yep, send it by.
Okay, just send me the QR code. I'm sorry, send me the address in the text.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Perfect. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right, so now I got to send him what's called a cash address. I copy that from my phone, I go into the chat, I paste the link, and now he can send me my Bitcoin Cash to my Bitcoin wallet. Perfect. Okay, so we got 0.19 Bitcoin Cash, so we're ready to start. That's our initial payment that we're going to be surviving on for the next at least day, and then we'll get more later when we need it. So we also need to find a Bitcoin ATM. We have secretly a little extra cash that I brought, even though this is a cashless challenge, just to put money into my Bitcoin account. So let's start. Let's walk around and go get something to eat. Oh man, that's a giant Wawa in there. I love Wawas. You can only get them in this part of the country. I don't think we can actually go in and buy anything. I don't think Wawa takes Bitcoin yet. You can't get wherever you want. You have to go where people take you. There might be a gift card though. A Wawa gift card. Well, good news. I just found my first meal using only Bitcoin. All right, so made it to a Starbucks. I need coffee really bad. Been filming some drone shots, doing the intro of this video. Day's half gone and I haven't had my morning coffee. This just won't do. I can apparently buy a Starbucks gift card using Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin, I don't know which one. If I was a Bitcoin millionaire, I would be spending all my money here. You know, I guess technically speaking, you can get food here, you can get water, you can get coffee. That's pretty much all you need to be successful in life. So let's see how easy this is. First off, custom. I'm gonna put in, let's say $20. Let's do $15. 5% discount for Black Friday, that's nice. Okay, so my choices are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Lightning, Bitcoin. I don't know the difference between Lightning Bitcoin and regular Bitcoin, Dogecoin, a bunch of different coins, not Bitcoin Cash, just Bitcoin. So we'll do that. So then it gave me an address, open in wallet, and apparently it's gonna just let me swipe to send. And it's gonna charge me, okay, so that's kind of stupid. So to spend $15 to get a gift card, okay, it's gonna charge me $2.77 for a $15 gift card. That's a little bit stupid. because that's like the cost of a coffee. Well, at least half a coffee. Okay, half a coffee here. At a regular coffee place, that would be like one coffee. Payment detected, so now it's gonna confirm if it went through. And if it goes through, then I have my Starbucks gift card. So I guess we'll wait. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, so I got my gift code. I'm not gonna show it on camera. I'll kind of block it. But yeah, the app was able to detect that I sent them money, and it gives me the code. And what's cool about this is it was totally anonymous. So it didn't need any of my personal information or my personal details. I was able to just get it right away. So that's useful. What's more useful is getting a drink. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and get a coffee. A medium, please. And I have a gift card.
All right, we can go ahead and scan.
Oh. Go through?
All set.
Wow, that's amazing.
Technology, it's here to stay.
Well, it's the first time I've ever used Bitcoin.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Right, you got me. I've never used Bitcoin
Yeah.
before.
Normally use it through the Cash App.
Yeah, you have a cat. Yeah. That's what I have.
I'll use it through it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's legit. It's like better than most like Apple Pay, Samsung.
Yeah, it's amazing. You want a $10 tip?
Huh?
You want a $10 tip?
Sure.
All right. Okay, so officially got my first coffee using Bitcoin. The experiment has been successful, that having Bitcoin can translate into real stuff. I'm very happy to hear. Little croissant, little coffee. So that's exciting. So Bitcoin challenge was to get food. Now, I don't know if this is cheating or not. I did get a hot dog here, although I didn't really pay for it. I didn't steal it. I went to the hot dog cart that's actually over there and asked him if he'd take Bitcoin. He said that he couldn't take Bitcoin. He didn't own the cart, he's just working there. Yeah, he couldn't take it, and I asked him, are you sure? Anyway, long story short, he did give me a hot dog for free. So, I don't know if this is necessarily part of the Bitcoin challenge because I didn't pay Bitcoin for it, but I guess if you're nice to people and you offer to pay them in Bitcoin, you'll get fed anyway. So far, coffee, free hot dogs, Bitcoin is making all of this possible. I'm on board so far. Next, we're gonna find an ATM. I need to finish my hot dog before I keep talking to the camera. Now we're gonna go to a Bitcoin ATM to put in a $100 bill that I have and see what that process is like. Hopefully it works. And I also need to spend some Bitcoin cash because so far, although it's just been one coffee, I've only been able to spend Bitcoin and not Bitcoin cash. So yeah, let's keep going. So yeah, there's an ATM right here that according to Google Maps is called a Bitcoin ATM Bit Badger. So, it's right there. So you can see Bitcoin ATM. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make a deposit, so we'll see how this goes. $100 worth of Bitcoin. Let's see, I've never done this before.
But it's interesting to watch the price go up and down.
Oh, I know, it's crazy. One Bitcoin is $18,922, so I gave it my QR code, so now I'm gonna put the money in, buy Bitcoin. And I'll even have it print a receipt just in case. All right, so there's my receipt. Waiting for the money to appear in my account. All right, it's there. $100 from cash into Bitcoin. Super easy. Thank you so much. Have a nice night.
What's the address? Tell them to come here and buy it.
Oh yeah, I will.
Good to meet you.
Bye.
Thank
See
you.
guys. Thank you.
Bye. So yeah, this was amazing. Was able to go in right here and get $100 in Bitcoin. Super nice woman, which makes the experience that much more pleasant. So yeah, I mean, this experiment, 3 days in Philly, is going so well. It's so easy. It's so easy. My shoes are untied, hold on. So yeah, I mean, it's starting to get dark. I'm probably gonna wanna find a hotel here in a second. So, I mean, we can do Airbnb, but I kinda don't wanna do that because Airbnb, I just use a coupon that I buy. I really wanna find a place that will accept Bitcoin Cash that I can use like at a hotel or something like that. So I'll check the map here. Oh wait, these are only restaurants. So what I need to do, oops, I opened my Twitter. That's the cool thing too about crypto, is I'm posting this experiment on my Twitter and tons of people are like commenting and responding, and it's really actually very exciting. But anyway, it's called Travala. And I could book hotels right here from my Bitcoin wallet. So let's see, I'm gonna set the check-in date to tonight, and I will stay 2 nights and 3 days. Oh look, there's even activities. That's awesome. Yeah, there's plenty of places here. So anyway, I'm just gonna look through a place that It's within my budget, and we're gonna stay there. Or maybe I'll do Airbnb. I don't know. We'll walk and figure it out. With a Bitcoin.com wallet, it's really easy to send and receive money, Bitcoin or Bitcash. It literally just gives you a link, and then you click it, and then it appears on your phone. So that's super convenient. I don't know much about Bitcoin or Bitcash, like I said before, but apparently the Bitcoin.com wallet is the only wallet app where you can easily send it, just like if you were sending a link or sending a photo to someone, either on email or on just text message. So I'm gonna click that, and I'm getting a link here. I'm gonna turn this on so you can see. All right, so there we go. I just got another $100 that was sent through text. That was super easy, super simple, which is great because again, the reason I didn't get into Bitcoin earlier, like years earlier, and I would have been a billionaire right now, is because for me it was too complicated, but this couldn't be more simple. So now what I'm gonna do is try to take some of the Bitcoin Cash and I'm gonna convert it into different currency. I'm gonna convert it into Bitcoin, and with that conversion, I'll be able to spend it on more stuff. So let's see how that works. Apparently that's really easy. I just go down here to swap, click that, and then I'm gonna select, I want to change my Bitcoin Cash into Bitcoin, and I will do 0.19 Bitcoin, which is basically 50 bucks US, at least right now when I'm recording this. And I hope this works. I don't know. I'm gonna hit confirm and swap, and then slide to send. Whoop. So it's being processed now. We'll see if it works. My God, this city is incredible. I mean, making a video about cryptocurrency in this city is just so perfect because this is the city where liberty was born. This is where we signed the Constitution. So I was talking with David, and one of the problems with Bitcoin is that apparently there's crazy transaction fees. Sort of like Uber, where you get surge pricing. So sometimes you're just gonna be hit with a crazy, crazy high fee. That's apparently one of the big benefits of Bitcoin Cash, is that you're never gonna get insane fees. And some days are good and some days are bad. So what's funny is David actually sent me a link here that shows all of the Bitcoin transaction fees. Apparently you can see the Bitcoin Cash fee and the Bitcoin fee. So the Bitcoin Cash is like not even a penny, it's a fraction of a penny. And then the Bitcoin fee right now is like $5. Could you imagine like trying to go to Starbucks and paying for a $5 coffee, but then you have a $50 transaction fee? I don't even understand where the Bitcoin fee is going to. Like, it's supposed to be non-centralized, so it's not like it's going to taxes. Who is getting that $55? Let me sign up for that. I want the $55. I'll be the transaction person. But seriously, where's the money going? Is the wallet app taking $55? I'm okay with my wallet taking a fraction of a penny, but I mean, I guess that's why Bitcoin Cash is so much better than Bitcoin. Okay, one thing I've noticed about having a Bitcoin wallet, really important to keep your phone charged, because if not, you're screwed. If you have cash or you have a credit card, that's not a problem. But with this, it is. Luckily, I always have a charger with me, but that's kind of important to keep in mind. There we go. 11%, but.
Like, what is it?
It's money. You have a digital currency.
So like they don't have to like, they
All
don't
right.
need have that?
This coffee I bought with a gift card that I bought with Bitcoin Cash. This is $10 US. Scan this and it'll give you 10 bucks. Here, take your phone out. I'll show you.
That's awesome.
So download, it's bitcoin.com.
Card or nothing?
No, I don't need a card or anything. On the app, there's a little thing here.
Yeah.
And you scroll down, you can buy airfare, you can buy gift cards. It'll show you all the restaurants in Philly that accept.
Right.
And then I just go there and show them a QR code, and then it pays them.
That's not bad.
You can scan this and it should give you $10. And there you go. You got 10 bucks. It's fun.
Thank you.
It's really cool telling people about it for the first time because I'm learning about it for the first time. It's exciting. Hi, do we check in here?
Is it work?
Yes. So.
Looks like the card that they sent over isn't going through.
Okay.
So we'll have to charge the card, your card for it. but you'll get a receipt after your stay.
Okay. So just got to the hotel. I booked the hotel using Bitcoin Cash with Travala. Got here to check in, and the card that Travala used to book didn't go through. So I had to pay for the booking with my own money after I already paid with Bitcoin Cash, and I have no idea what recourse there is, because unlike PayPal or a bank or a credit card, there's no one I could call to complain that I just had money basically stolen from me. So, this is probably a small glitch from Travala and not theft. But again, this is very new for me, and it doesn't feel good to have money taken. Nice hotel, right? Well, unfortunately, this wasn't paid for with Bitcoin Cash. So my 3-day don't spend any currency other than Bitcoin challenge has officially failed. I booked this hotel room with Travala. I'm staying here, and I am hoping that Travala comes through and fixes this mistake. Now, what makes me nervous about this is I did go on Travala's website, and they say on their website they have 24/7 customer service. Problem is, they have no phone number listed. They only had email support. And being that I'm new to Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, that's really scary. But there is one other thing that I want to do right now, and that is find a chef to cook breakfast for me tomorrow. We'll see if that's possible. So let's do it. I want to be able to have lunch tomorrow, or brunch, and I want a chef to make it for me. So rather than find a restaurant and then struggle with trying to see if they take Bitcoin or BitCash, or going to a place where I have to use a gift card, I want to get like a local Philly chef to make a really delicious meal for me in the morning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run an Instagram ad and target people who like Bitcoin or BitCash. Here's what I got. It says, in Philly, are you a private chef looking to hire for dinner? I can pay BitCash or Bitcoin, DM me. And I've already got a few responses back. Chef Nicole, hey, when are you looking for dinner? That looks pretty good. Some kind of pancake with eggs. Here's another. Some kind of chicken dish. Gonna kind of lay low and get some work done. Oh, unless Travala fixes my hotel situation, I'll also talk about that, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, quick update on what happened with Travala. They got back to me, Travala got back to me. It took them 2 hours and they completely solved everything. Dealing with Bitcoin or BitCash, honestly, it's scary. It's scary because there's no recourse if something goes wrong. And because of that, you really have to trust who you're buying from, because if they don't deliver, that's it. So I'm really relieved that everything worked out with Travala. Not one dime is going on my card, it's all going on theirs. They called the hotel, they took care of everything. So tomorrow, I'm gonna do a little bit of filming. There might not be amazing continuity in this video just because tomorrow is a relaxed day. I'm just gonna go out, I'm gonna get some B-roll to cut into the video. If I find a new restaurant or if I find a new place to go other than places with gift cards like Dunkin' Donuts. I have here a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It was given to me by a man named Corbin, who works over at the Bitcoin.com wallet app. Wallet app? App wallet, one of those. So thank you to Corbin for this. I'm very new to Bitcoin Cash. Actually, yesterday was the first time I ever bought anything with Bitcoin Cash. So the process is very new and a little overwhelming for me. But to be fair, the Bitcoin.com wallet is so helpful because I can find right in it a map of all the restaurants, all the stuff that takes it. I was able to book my hotel through it. I was able to, get gift cards to go to Starbucks. I had my first Bitcoin coffee yesterday. So good job, Corbin. Your app is awesome. This is funny because this is gonna be the first time I've ever tasted Dunkin' Donuts. My favorite part about crypto coffee is when you open and you get that plume. Oh man, fine coffee. Coffee's very nice. And then after drinking this coffee, heading over to a brewery, and it's the only brewery in Philadelphia that I know of that accepts Bitcoin Cash. Through the magic of editing, I'll see you there. Okay, so that's sort of the problem. We just went to this amazing brewery, and I kind of cheated on my 3-day challenge because it said on the map that they accept Bitcoin Cash, but when we got there, they don't accept it anymore. So my camera person had to pay, sorry. I don't know how long ago they accepted it, but kind of a bummer. But I did find a place that we're gonna go to now to get some food that they take natively Bitcoin, don't need to use gift card, don't need to do anything like that. So that'll be nice. Good cider though, black cherry cider. Just takeout today? All right, so that's easy. Just swipe it and then it sends it. Done. Thanks, man. Cool, so that was easy. This is not only a restaurant that accepts Bitcoin, but it's also literally right next door to where I come 3 times a week, which makes it very convenient for me. So with the bitcoin.com app, I'm able to just come here, scan a QR code, and then it sends the money. And after this, we can go to my dojo, which is right around the corner. So I gotta show you this. This is incredible. I posted a few tweets of myself where I'm holding my QR code in my pictures. And I didn't ask for money, I didn't say anything, but people have been actually sending me money for no reason. I've never seen anything like it. So all of these, I don't know if you can see, are like tips people are sending me. Someone sent me a $50 tip, 10 cents, $5, $1, $2, $3, just randomly out of the blue. People really want to support content creators and people that are talking about it, because the more people who are using the currency, the better. Because then there's places like this that are open that take crypto. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you too. Take it easy, man. See you around. All right. Let's see. In this bag, I have alchemy. From nothing came something. From some pig food truck. All right, moved out of the car. Better light out here. Look at this. Totally indulgent, perfect after drinking crypto beer. It's warm, it's tender. The chicken is moist. You got the ranch, the kick from the ranch. Obviously there's bacon and kind of a barbecue sauce in it. Look at these chips. These are homemade chips. These are not store-bought. These are not mass-produced. They're nice and golden, super crispy, multi-layered, beautiful, beautiful pockets of air, which give it a light crunch. So if this is what you can buy with Bitcoin, then more Bitcoin, please. What else can I say? It's some pig. I know you're hungry, so go ahead, have some. These are all historic houses here where people actually still live. I love the Revolutionary War period. I love learning about it. I love the freedom and independence that was founded in houses like this from this time period. For me, it's really exciting to come and see this part of Philly, which is so different than the other parts of Philly that I've been in. Even though every once in a while you have Chevys driving by from Florida. But yeah, people are walking down here. It must be really tough to live here because there's just people outside taking pictures all day, every day. Partly cobblestone, even little Japanese things. So if you would like to make a Bitcash or Bitcoin donation of about, how much do you think these cost? $1 million? $2 million? There's my QR code. Thank you, Mr. Billionaire or Mrs. Billionaire. And I will buy one of these and live here forever. I live in New Jersey and we have Princeton over there, sort of similar, but not as nice as this. But I also feel like when I'm here, I'm in the world of Harry Potter. Probably not by accident. Nothing ties this area together more than Natty Ice sitting right here. Perfect accoutrement. Beautiful.
Oh, does that take away from you then?
Yeah. Well, these are like, they're typical French. Right, so that is the third day done for the 3-day crypto challenge. Learned a lot from Twitter, which is never a good thing. It turns out there's a big difference between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, and it turns out people are pretty sensitive about that. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool to see all this materialize from just nothing. And what's really cool about crypto, what I like about it the most, is it's untrackable. So, you know, if you spend money, it's, you know, it's not connected to your social security, it's not connected to you. It's completely invisible. That has its pros and cons. One of the cons that it has is if there's a mistake or a problem, there's no chargebacks. So that is scary. That is a trade-off. But what you get out of that is you have a completely invisible way to get what you want, to live, where you're not connected to a bigger system. And I think that has some application too, especially with how things are being so controlled nowadays. Anyway, yeah, let's go. All right, so this is the final day here. So my time in Philadelphia is coming to an end. I'm leaving the city soon to go back up north, back to my house. When I first came into it, I didn't realize that it would be kind of difficult to go 3 days without using any regular currency and only using crypto. I'm also walking past all these nice restaurants, and I'm thinking to myself, it's Sunday morning, it'd be really nice to get brunch at one of these delicious, like Philadelphia places, but I can't because I just have crypto. And the workaround for that is I would need to get someone to pay for me. I'd have to find someone who'd be willing to do that. I also found people, chefs that will cook like private meals for me just by posting on Instagram. But in terms of just like taking a walk and not having to think, going into one of these places and just getting what you want, Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash makes that really challenging, makes that tough. For things like hotels or travel or big purchases like that, it's no problem. But I didn't really know going into this if people would really be able to easily live for long periods of time using only Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash.
We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back, no. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back, no.
This code, take a picture of it. And then in your app, it looks like this. All right, so it's the end of our 3-day crypto challenge. So it's not cheating because the challenge is over and it was a success. I did go to this place called Newbie, and while I was in there, the woman asked if I would pay in cash. And I said, yeah, but do you take Bitcoin Cash? Long story short, I showed her how she can use it. I showed her how she can download the wallet app I use, which is bitcoin.com. And then she downloaded it and I gave her her tip instead of in cash. I gave her her tip in Bitcoin Cash. So yeah, we're gonna go home and eat now. Those guys over there are making me feel fat. They're exercising and I'm carrying like 30 pounds of food right now. All right, now getting picked up by an Uber, which I booked with a gift card that I got on the Bitcoin app. So we're looking for a Nissan Altima that will be coming up maybe from here. Yeah, that was quick. Here, you can go in the back. This is the first Uber that I'm taking where I'm booking via my Bitcoin instead of cash. So super easy, just a gift card, used it. And now rather than walk a mile with hot food, we're gonna go home pretty quickly to the car and then wrap this up. So, you ever heard of Bitcoin, man?
No, I haven't.
No? You're about to, because I'm gonna tip you with it.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, download, it's called bitcoin.com, it's the app. So after that, it's the first one, download it right there.
Well, whenever it gets done, it's gonna be a while, because I'm actually on the app of Uber, but it'll complete. You wanna take my number down?
And I'm gonna send you a link through text. You click it once this is done downloading and it will automatically put the money in your account.
My number is 267.
So I hit send and now it's done. Once that app's done, you click that link and it will transfer $10 into your account for mine.
Oh wow.
And that's it.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, no problem, man.
It was nice to meet you.
Hey, you too, man.
Stay safe and have a happy holiday. You also.
You too. See you around. Good luck, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Take it easy, man. All right, well that was fun. So that's really cool. Apparently no other Bitcoin wallets or apps can do that. You can just like get a text message or an email with a link in it that they can just click and it tips them. Because he didn't have time, and he was on the Uber network, he didn't have time to download the app and scan the QR code and all that stuff, but this I can just send the link. That's awesome. Seriously, it's awesome. Because the fee is so low with Bitcoin Cash, you know, if I were to try to tip him in Bitcoin, he would end up getting charged, I don't know how much of a fee, or me, I don't know who gets charged the fee, but it would be like, what? Anywhere from $1 to $50, I don't really know. I got charged a lot anytime I've used Bitcoin, but with Bitcoin Cash, the fee is so low that I can actually tip someone. I can actually get a cup of coffee. I can actually do any of that stuff. Yeah, that's really useful. Huge success. Very cool. So that was my 3 days crypto challenge. I've had a few days to reflect and think about crypto and Bitcoin Cash. For someone who's new, at least a little bit newer than I am, the big question is, why would you go through all the headache of having this new currency, of exchanging your money for it? I'm talking about besides the obvious, which is to have something that ideally goes up to $40,000 over the next year, assuming that that's not what happens and assuming that's not why you're getting into it. In other words, just to gamble. Well, a big part of the benefit of it is that there's not a third party involved. So when I tip that Uber guy, Uber isn't taking the money and handing it to the guy. They're not gonna take that amount and then report it so he gets taxed on it. Uber is not going to get their hands on this guy's money. It's his money. There's no third party that's gonna get in there and maybe skim some off the top. It's keeping people who have no part of the business being exchanged from being part of the exchange. Now that's well and good, but there's another side of this that I only discovered recently. I'm in America. The American dollar is stable. It's a currency people will take all over the world. But what if I lived in a place like Nigeria or Venezuela? If I was in a place like that, having the money in those countries is not good. It's not something that lets me be part of the global economy. It's not something that I can protect my family with. But I can with Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. And the thing is, with Bitcoin Cash, there are far exponentially lower fees, and it's faster. So for someone who's living in Venezuela, having Bitcoin Cash enables them to join the global conversation, at least economically. There's a humanitarian aspect of that that's really touching, and it's something that I want to be part of. There's also another benefit of using crypto, and that is, as you guys who are new to my channel might not know, but people who have been following me for a while, I make my money blogging. I'm a blogger, and I sell courses about different stuff on my blogs. For example, my biggest blog is called Zerby, and Zerby is a blog about online dating for men, and I have a course there that teaches you how to have a Tinder profile that looks good, how to set up your photos and all of that stuff. My background as a photographer really lends itself to that. Now, if I sell that course, Tinder 10X, through Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, the money exchange between the person who buys it and me is a one-to-one connection. There's no PayPal getting involved, and trust me, there are horror stories upon horror stories of PayPal and Stripe that just screw over small merchants or small providers. I personally know people that have had their PayPal or Stripe accounts completely frozen and locked out of the blue. In fact, Stripe did that to me. They froze my account until I submitted my personal information, my social security number, my license, all of that stuff. And guess what? I really don't want Stripe or really anyone knowing my social security number. So this channel is now about blogging, and I'm going to teach blogging, and eventually I will sell courses about blogging. And when I do, I will absolutely be accepting Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. For you guys, when you have a blog and you decide to monetize it by having a digital course you sell, you absolutely should take Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. And you can take other currencies too, but you'll find that with those other currencies, especially if you're a small little website, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have issues with PayPal and Stripe. You're going to have fees where PayPal and Stripe are taking large amounts of your money out of your hands. And you're going to be reporting those sales and paying taxes. Now, I don't want to get into the ethics about taxes or anything like that, but if you're selling your course with Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, the money is completely invisible. If you want to report that, you can. If you don't want to report that, again, it's invisible. So for people just starting their blogs, for people that are looking to sell stuff or digital courses online, Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash is just the best way to do that, assuming you're okay with the negative sides of cryptocurrency, which I've already explained in this video. Some of them are you're gonna be paying transaction fees with Bitcoin, not really with Bitcoin Cash, although it's so small, it's like fractions of a penny. There's a chance that someone could hack or get into your phone and then steal your money. And there's no recourse. It's not like you can contact your bank and say, hey, my account got broken into. No. So you have to keep your security really careful. And you're in charge of your own security. You basically get a password. It's a 12-word password that only you have access to. So you don't want to save it on your phone. You don't want to have it anywhere that anyone can find. Maybe write it down and put it in a safe, because if anyone gets that, you're in trouble. If you like this video and you want to support me, you can actually very easily do that. There's a link below to Cointree where you can go on and send donations in the form of cryptocurrency and various other options like that. I thought this video was extremely entertaining. It was really fun to make. It's out there, it's wild, and I want to do this kind of video again. So any donations or support you guys give me for this will help me do another video, maybe in another city or even in another country. I had someone invite me down to Venezuela to do a video about Bitcoin Cash, and that to me is so exciting and so cool. I think I'm gonna do it. So if you'd like to support that again, you can click the link below to Cointree and help me make that happen. Other than that, like every other YouTube channel, if you enjoyed this, be sure to like it and subscribe, and you can hit the notification bell if you want an update for when I release a video, which by the way, is just Sunday. Sundays are my video day, Sunday morning, so I'll see you then. All right guys, this was a wild video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.